Hi, it's Micheline with Fit and Healthy for Yourself, and I just finished my last week of intense training. I've been training for my next half marathon, which is in 2 weeks. And so the next 2 weeks, I will be tapering. Tapering is the last training phase before the race. There's another one after the race, recovery, but tapering is the last one before the race. And tapering basically is when a runner cuts back on the mileage, cuts back on the intensity of training, and lets the body heal, rest, repair, recover, basically get ready for race day. So what does tapering really look like? Well, tapering all depends what you're training for and what your training actually looked like the last few weeks. So I am training for a half marathon, so taper phase is usually anywhere between 10 to 14 days. It depends what your body is used to. If you know your body and you know that it can recover in 10 days, then only 10 days are needed. So for a full marathon, it usually is about 14 to 21 days. So it's a more intense race, so the tapering phase is a little longer. What you're actually going to do during tapering phase is also depending how you've been training. So basically my training has been looking like that I've been running on consecutive days, and I've been running high mileage on consecutive days because I've signed up for 2 races on consecutive days, a 10K and a half. So therefore I have to train the mileage on consecutive days in order to get my body ready for it. So basically I've been also incorporating strength training, a lot of plyo, a lot of stretching and Pilates. So what is tapering going to look like for me? The first week is actually not going to be that bad because after the week after a high mileage week is usually an easy week where I just do 3 easy runs, and then the following week I go back into high mileage. So basically the first week of tapering is just going to be 3 easy runs and not much else, so not much difference. However, I will drop my lower body strength training. I will keep my upper body. So I will also drop any cross training. That's pretty much that. The last week of tapering is also going to be my travel week. So that's going to be a little bit tougher. So I'm only going to be running early on during that week. So the Monday and the Tuesday. Wednesday I'll be traveling, and then I'll be actually walking a lot Thursday and Friday, and then Saturday, Sunday is the race. I'm gonna drop everything during the last week. Basically the few days preceding the race, I am dropping everything. No strength training, no yoga, no Pilates, no cross training, no nothing. Just the 2 run days and that's it. But I will keep up with my stretching, and that's about it. So basically, what should you do during tapering? There are a few rules to follow. So basically, cut your mileage down. You want to cut your mileage down by about at least 25%. I think 25%. So, and you also want to run at your goal pace race. You don't want to run fast. No more speed work. No more tempo runs. Just basically easy runs at a short mileage. And you want to make sure you drop any lower body strength training. You don't want to put any more training onto your legs. Your legs need to recover, they need to rest, they need to repair, the muscles need to get ready so they're at peak performance for race day. You can keep up your upper body strength training for the first week. You can also keep up with yoga and Pilates during the first week of tapering, but you're going to cut all of that out during the second week. And you're going to be cutting out cross training along with the lower body training. Because no more leg work. Just the easy ones to keep you somewhat moving, but no more leg work other than that. You can stretch, and actually it's recommended keep stretching throughout the entire taper phase. Stretching is always good. You want to keep the muscles stretchable, flexible. You will need to up your protein slightly. So make sure that your muscles can repair. They need a little extra protein. You need to hydrate. Drink lots of water because you don't want to be dehydrated on race day. So make sure you hydrate a lot. Especially if you have a destination race and it involves traveling, make sure you drink extra water because traveling actually dehydrates us. Especially if it's airplane travel, it's a doozy. I actually noticed that on my last vacation, how badly it dehydrates me. So drink lots of water. Make sure you get plenty of sleep. You don't want to run your race dead tired or fatigued or exhausted. It's not going to work. You're not going to have any energy. So make sure you get plenty of sleep. Now it's the time to catch up on that. You have 2 weeks time. So make sure also on race day, make sure you get to bed early the night before, because depending when your race starts, it's going to be an early morning. Like my local races usually start at 8, so I had to get up at 6, which wasn't bad for me because I usually get up at 4 anyway. My next race is a Disney race, which means I have to get up at 2 because the buses leave at 3. Because race start is at 5:30. Lineup is at 4. So yeah, I'll be in bed early that night before. So make sure you get plenty of sleep. Make sure if you follow the traditional runner's diet that you carb load a few days before. If you are like me and you follow the ketogenic diet and you don't eat carbs, then don't even worry about that because you don't need to eat anything special before the race. You don't need to eat during the race or after. So nothing you need to worry about. That's pretty much it. Just get a lot of rest. If it's a local race, obviously it's not that bad. Just take it easy and get to your race. Make sure you let your muscles and your body rest, especially the few days before. Don't go running the day before the race, and don't go walking all day the day before the race. Nobody said you have to become a couch potato, but stay off your feet for a bit. You don't want to kill your feet the day before the race. You need them. So let them rest. This is the 2 weeks tapering. That's what it's for, to get your body ready to rest, repair. You're not going to lose any of your fitness level. I know that's what a lot of runners usually are worried about during tapering phase. You're not going to lose that because you're still going to run at least during the first week a bit, and then you're slowly cutting it off, and then you're going back to your race. So you just want to enjoy your race, be injury free, and have fun out there. Don't go crazy during taper phase.